nutrition response testing. And actually, I'm going to have Shannon come up here, and I'm going to demonstrate what nutrition response testing is. So, Shannon, if you'll come up here, I'll give them an example of this. Yeah, you can see him right here, and I'm going to see you right here. So, with nutrition response testing, what it does is it allows us to actually pinpoint what different systems of the body are not working right, could not be functioning at 100%. So for instance, if you put your arm out here for me, she has a strong arm. Now, if I go through here, and let's say for weight, her thyroid was weak, her arm would go weak. Now, when I first saw this, and when people first see this, they sometimes think it's magic or it's voodoo or something. Well, it's actually very easily explained. If you go to your house and you've got the lights on in all the different rooms, well, somewhere in your house there's a circuit breaker, and you can actually flip the circuit breaker and it'll turn off the lights for a certain area. Well, that's what, in effect, what this testing allows us to do. See, we start out with a strong muscle, circuit breaker's fine. We find a circuit that's tripped, and it makes that go weak. So by focusing on those different points that are weak, we're able to then find out what to do to fix it. So for example, her thyroid is weak, so we would actually find a supplement that we can put on her body and then test that and see that it goes strong. And the way that works is her body has energy around it, and this has energy around it. This comes back to Carillion photography from the 60s. They used to take little pictures and call it the aura. You could actually see the color of the person or whatnot. So she definitely has energy around her, and this has energy around it. Another example or a way to understand this is the sun. If you stand in front of the window, you can feel the energy from the sun. Same thing is true here. This has energy, it comes through the glass here, and we can see how that affects the body. So by doing that, nutrition response testing lets us know what nutrition we need to add into the person's program to make it so that they don't have that organ dysfunction. So we can fix the organ dysfunction by targeting the nutritional deficiencies that the person has. Thank you so much. And as a result of this, we get what's called design clinical nutrition. It is designed. There's not one person in my practice that's on the same program, because there's no two people that are exactly alike. My music teacher in elementary school explained it when we went to the Mrs. Baird's bakery that used to be here in Austin as no two pieces of bread are exactly identical. Well, the same thing is true with us people. We are very different people. We eat different things on a day-to-day basis. We have different habits and routines. We've even got different jobs and experiences and chemicals and environmental factors. So everybody is, in effect, different as far as this goes. Now, with this kind of testing, there's two things that can happen. One, I found that if you're not a nutritional case, then it's very doubtful that I'll be able to help you. Okay? However, if you are a nutritional case, I found that there's probably not anything that will help you as much. For instance, if your body is starving for certain nutrients, and I give it those nutrients, you're going to do well. If you try to cover up the fact that you don't have those nutrients with a drug or some other type of solution, it's not necessarily going to fix the problem.